Fulfillment is an art, and fulfillment is as different as you and I are. There are no laws to fulfillment, but there are some principles. And one is growth. If you're going to be fulfilled, you got to grow. People are always stressed. You know why they're stressed? They're hustling just to make money. There's no meaning. When there's no meaning, you can work your ass off and be so fulfilled if it's meaningful to you, if you're doing it for a higher purpose than just money. I'm not saying you shouldn't have money. You should. It's part of a master skill of being alive and take care of your family. But if that's the only thing you're doing it for, you're going to stress out and burn out. I mean, stress comes from making things more important than they really is. Failure comes from making things less important than they really are. It's an art, right? But the fulfillment side is finding what it is that allows you to grow, because when you grow, you feel alive. Progress equals happiness. When you're making progress, you're happy. Even when you achieve it, you're really celebratory. It was great you achieved it. You're proud of yourself, great. I say, how long did that feeling last? No, 6 months, 6 weeks, 6 days, 6 hours. Most people, somewhere between 6 days, 6 hours, and 6 weeks max. Because, why does it go away? Because we're not made just to achieve goals. We're made to grow. We're made to become more. Because when we grow, when we make progress, we have something to give. We have more to give. So it's like everything in the world either grows or it dies. If your relationship's not growing, don't BS yourself, it's dying. If your business is not growing, it's dying. If you're not growing, some part of you is dying inside. But I found that when people really grow, they're happy, and then they want to share, and they have something worth sharing. Success without fulfillment is the ultimate failure. And you do not have to separate them, because if what you're doing is designed to try and serve something more than yourself, you're not going to be stressed. I mean, when you're trying to serve your kids, or you're trying to serve your community or your country, when there's something you care about more than yourself, there's an energy that you have. All suffering comes focused on the self. And ironically, again, I started to mention self-care. I'm not being derogatory towards self-care, because I think it's important to take care of yourself so you can take care of others and take care of yourself. But it's become it's the new hustle culture. Self-care means you're doing something, directing your mind, soul, and spirit to become more, not just checking out, right?
Yeah.
And so many people are doing it now, and I think that's a huge reason why. I don't know if you saw, I looked it up the other day. I actually brought it, I want to make sure I had the right numbers. It blew my mind. Yeah, 61% of Gen Z has been diagnosed with anxiety disorder. 61% of a generation. 54% of Gen Z women report diagnosed mental health conditions by American Psychological Association. 34% of Gen Z are currently taking prescription medication, and there's been a 129% increase in the trajectory use of antidepressants among teenage girls since the pandemic. I mean, it's like, there's something wrong here. This mental health crisis is because we think we should do less and we're going to be happier. There was a study done right in the middle of COVID by a woman who wrote an article in the New York Times, and she took people who were miserable and angry and sad and said, we're going to do a time management course for you for 9 weeks. And I'm going to ask that you do more during these 9 weeks. And at the end of 9 weeks, just by feeling control of their lives, right? 20% increase in life satisfaction, 18% increase in productivity by doing 5 times more than what they were doing when they kept, because the problem with pulling back and taking care of yourself when it's the extreme side